Hello and welcome to Gameboy Custom. In today's video, we're going to count down the top 10 selling Game Boy original games of all time. Without any further ado, let's start with number 10. Originally produced for the arcade and the Game & Watch system, this was definitely going to be a hit. With over 3 million sales, this game was produced June 14th, 1994. As you're aware, the objective of the game is for Mario to climb up the ramps and ladders without being hit by the barrels that Donkey Kong's throwing down, with the end goal of saving the princess. On your journey, you can pick up powers like the special hammer, which can smash the fires and the barrels. With its improved graphics and audio, this was hands down a lot better than the Game & Watch system. With each level completed, the game gets harder and faster. However, the ultimate goal is still to save the princess. At number 9, Yoshi. We were first introduced to Yoshi in Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo in 1990. Being an instant hit, Nintendo knew Yoshi had to be released to other consoles, so on the 14th of December 1991, Yoshi was released to the Game Boy. Over 3.4 million copies were sold worldwide. However, with the Game Boy's limited capability, Yoshi was a puzzle-based game. The objective of the game was to match at least 2 puzzle pieces at a time, which were falling from the ceiling. Once each stage was completed, the tiles would fall faster from the ceiling. At number 8, F1 Race. Released on November 9, 1990, this was an instant hit in Japan, selling over 3.4 million copies worldwide. The objective was to finish at pole position, like all car racing games, with multiple tracks located around the world. Overall, this was a fantastic game to play on the Game Boy. At number 7, Donkey Kong Land. After its immense success on the Super Nintendo, it was released on the Game Boy June 26, 1995, with over 3.9 million copies sold. Similar to the Super Nintendo version, the objective of the game was to complete each stage while collecting the bananas, while conquering the bosses at the end of each stage. At number 6, Kirbys Dreamland. This is where Kirby became the gaming legend. On April 27, 1992, Kirby was introduced to the world, with almost 5.2 million copies sold. Kirbys Dreamland is a fantastic side-scrolling game. Unlike other side-scrolling platform games, Kirby's abilities were to jump, fly, and even inhale his enemies. There are a total of 5 levels, or rooms connected by a series of doors. The objective of the game is to return the food to the villagers of the town. At the end of each checkpoint, there is an enemy which Kirby must defeat to progress on to the next level. To date, this is still a classic for the Game Boy console, and we can see why there's been so many sequels made. At number 5, Wario Land, Super Mario 3. Playing it for a few seconds, you can see why this is in the top 5 games ever sold for the Game Boy. With the improved graphics over Super Mario Bros. 1 and Super Mario Bros. 2, and the gameplay which almost feels like SNES-like, this was bound to be an all-time hit. Released January 21st, 1994, with over 5.3 million copies sold, this was the first game to feature Wario on its own. Unlike previous Mario games where 100 coins are collected for an extra life, in Wario Land, 10 coins are collected and can be exchanged and used to throw and defeat his enemies. Each level contains secret treasure rooms. These treasures are collected and exchanged for coins at the end of each game. After Wario was ejected from Mario's castle, his goal was to create a larger and more impressive castle that overshadowed Mario. At the end of the game, Wario summons a genie to grant his wish, being a larger castle than Mario, but this is all dependent on how much treasure is collected through the game. We rate this game highly as a must for any retro Game Boy collector. Coming in at number 4, Dr. Mario. Like all Mario-based games, this was bound to be a hit. Released the 27th of July 1990 with over 5.3 million copies sold. The objective of Dr. Mario is to use the falling capsules floating down the screen to destroy the viruses. Similar to Tetris, the capsules must be aligned in either a vertical or horizontal style in colour order around the virus to eliminate it. This can be achieved with lots of 4 same coloured capsules in a row. A game over occurs when the capsules fill the top of the screen. If difficulty level is selected on medium or high, a bonus level is achieved every 5 levels up to 20 levels. The bonus level depicts viruses sitting on a tree and an object flying past. Dr. Mario can also be played in 2-player mode via the link cable. Best of 3 games wins. Coming in at number 3, Super Mario Land and Super Mario Land 2. After playing these games, you can see why over 18 million copies were sold worldwide. Being the first Super Mario game released for the Game Boy, it was very similarly based to the NES version released in 1985. A total of 12 levels was created for Super Mario Land, with the objective to dodge, maneuver and jump over enemies, with the final goal being to rescue the princess. This simple side-scrolling game took Nintendo to the next level, and on October 21st, 1992, Super Mario Land 2 was released for the Game Boy. This follow-up had advanced graphics and audio, and had a similar layout to Super Mario Bros. 3 on the SNES. The player's objective of the game is to reclaim the land which Wario has possessed. Super Mario Land 2 also was the debut appearance of Wario, who would become a dominant character in future Nintendo games. While Mario is away, Wario, his childhood acquaintance, brainwashes the inhabitants of the town, making them believe that Wario is their master and Mario is their enemy. Mario must progress through the levels and collect the 6 golden coins to unlock the castle where Wario is hiding. There are 32 levels in total to progress through. The beauty of this game is that it has a save feature. Coming in at number 2, Tetris. Released 14th of June 1989 and selling over 35 million copies, this game was originally produced and supplied with the Game Boy. Jigsaw puzzle shapes would descend slowly from the top of the screen. The objective of the goal is to create a horizontal line. These lines can be created in stacks of 2, 3 and 4. On the creation of 4 stacks, bonus points are awarded. Every 10 lines achieved creates a new level, which is slightly faster. Upon achieving 100,000 points, the first game ending appears. There are 20 levels in total. A noticeable achievement is anywhere between 200,000 and 500,000 points. And at number 1, you guessed it, the classic Pokemon series for Game Boy. Released 27th of February 1996, over 46 million copies sold worldwide. This is where it all began for Pokemon lovers, with the objective of being the ultimate Pokemon battle master. The game was created in an overhead perspective in a fictional area called Kanto. An additional objective of the game is to collect all 151 characters in the Pokédex. The beauty of this game was that you could use the link cable to trade characters and create battles. After playing this game, you can see how fantastic it is, and it definitely deserves to be the number 1 seller of all time.